Hi,
Hi,
it's Jen
and Mel,
from Teacher Lunch. That's all we got.
and we are on episode.
31, I think.
Oh my
I
goodness
know. Where's it going?
gracious.
I know. I love it.
I love it too. It's so therapeutic, isn't it?
I love lying in your bed that
I
doesn't have
have no
sheets on
sheets
it.
on my bed, but we have a mattress pad on it.
If
And
we
poor Fred
ever,
thinks it's gross.
yeah, Fred was all mad. We were coming up. If we ever really got big with podcasts and they had to make us like a studio or wherever, it would be a big bed.
It's a bed.
That's all it is.
We are always in the bed.
We have to.
But I mean, if they saw this, they would be like, wait, what?
What? What?
No
are
sheets on the
no
bed.
sheets. But I didn't care. He thought it was gross. I didn't think it was gross.
I don't think it's gross.
No, it's just you.
It's just
I mean, it would be
me.
gross if I got in bed naked and
Yeah.
it was rubbing all around your bed,
Yeah.
and that's gross.
Nobody does that in this bed. Don't worry.
I guess not.
Anyway.
All right, so go ahead, Mel. What's your
I
idea?
had 4 things that I wish would come back from the olden days. That's what I think we should do, 4 and 4. So
Okay.
that's 8 things that we really miss from the olden days. So we are
Okay.
Gen X, for those of you who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And our Gen Xers, what do they say? We were raised by the wolves.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, they
Oh,
are like,
that's funny.
we have
Yeah,
no
because you go outside
parenting.
and play and never
Yeah,
come
and the
back.
street lights
Okay.
would come on. That was
Uh-huh.
your signal. You played with multiple generations. There was
Okay.
no such thing as a play date.
Right.
You just
You
played
just play
with
with your neighbors,
yeah,
whoever they
was
were.
outside, your cousins, multiple, like some
Yep.
of them were smoking
Yep.
and you were like
Yep.
9 and
I
you were like
actually-
riding on your
yeah,
scooter, you know?
I
like-
actually had a neighbor. He was Mr. Coniglio. He was old as the hills, and on the dead end, he would hit golf balls, and his dog Jenny would run around, and I'd play with him.
yeah,
He'd let me hit the golf balls.
yeah. We played with everybody.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't
And
know that.
yeah, and that's why we were good at problem solving, because we had to solve problems. Like you had to know if the 14-year-olds were smoking cigarettes in the back
Yeah.
fields, you knew at 9, like you don't
You're
go
not
back
doing
there,
that.
you know? Then
Did
when
you
they come
hang
to
out
play
with people who
football,
smoke cigarettes?
oh my God, yes.
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
We grew up very different.
Yes.
I grew up in like I
The
don't know,
hood?
the hood, not the hood, but like very blue collar, very like Italian, like from the old country.
Okay.
You know, the parents didn't speak English. They all smoked.
Well, I mean, the adults smoked. Yes. I mean, my mother smoked. My
Yeah, but
father
the kids,
smoked.
the kids always
But
stole
my-
the cigarettes.
I'm trying to think. Like, no, me and my
Yeah.
sister, even when we hung out with our neighbors, even if I went to the Bronx, the kids were, I don't remember kids smoking.
Well, they weren't like kids.
Who
They
were
were
you
like
hanging
young
out with?
teenagers.
Oh my, okay.
Like I remember,
Teenagers?
well, like I
All
was
right.
9 and they were older than
Okay.
me. Like I remember, like Danny Sassano, like he was smoking cigarettes in the back fields.
All
Like
right,
I lived
well,
on the back fields.
I didn't live on, I mean, I just know my cousin used to smoke pot all the time. I mean, because he
Oh,
was
I
a lot
didn't have
older than
that,
me.
No,
I had that.
Marlboro Lights.
I mean, my mother smoked Marlboro Lights.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Not
All
funny,
right, so
okay.
you want to do 4 and 4. You go first.
4 things.
What do you want to
All right,
bring
so
back?
number 1, I want to bring back 411 information.
Okay.
I want to be able to call 411 and say, and they say information, and you say, oh, can I have the phone number for La Bella Roma Pizza? Because, I just want to be able to
Yeah.
call 411 and get my information.
And not look it up and,
and not
try
have
to
to
find
look it up
it.
and try to find it.
yeah.
And is it the right one, or is it La Bella Roma Pizza in Kansas?
in Nebraska, right?
I want 411. I
Right.
want information.
Okay, you want it back. I'll tag along that. I want emergency breakthrough back.
I love
I
emergency breakthrough.
loved it. And I don't know what it equates to this at this time in our lives, but I'm going to tell you, when my boyfriend's line was busy, no way, Jose.
No.
Click, click. Can I have an emergency breakthrough, please? And then you'd hear the
Yeah, you have
operator. There's emergency
Emergency
breakthrough from Jennifer. And then if they didn't say yes, forget about it. That was the best. Or emergency. If I'm on the phone, emergency breakthrough from Mike, I would be so excited because my boyfriend was emergency breakthrough.
breakthroughing me.
It was the best. And along that, just FYI, speaking of phones, I was
What,
thinking
call?
about this today. No, save that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a good
I
one.
don't click
I
call,
was
okay.
thinking about this today because we're talking about, right, when things we want to bring back. But when we had the phones in my house, I had 2 lines. 1-810 was the house line, and 5715 was my dad's line. You weren't allowed to use that phone because that was his
secret line.
his secret line for all his betting. So every so often, if
Oh.
1-810 was busy, only certain friends would call on 768-5715, and he'd get so mad. Like Jenny called on it a lot. He'd get so
he'd
mad.
Get so mad.
Yeah.
You're better off just doing the emergency breakthrough,
Yeah.
Jenny.
I
than
know.
calling the secret
But then she knew
hotline.
there was a secret line, and then she'd call, and I'd be like, and I'd run, or he'd pick up, and he'd be like, "Ah!"
And he'd yell.
So funny.
Collect call. That was when you needed to get picked up.
Collect calls.
And you had no 20 cents for the payphone.
How did it work again?
So you do the operator and then your phone number, no area code, because we didn't have to put area codes back in that day. 472-6918, that was my phone number. And I'd say collect call from Missy, because that was my name. And then they would say collect call from Missy. And while they're saying it, I'm saying, pick me up at Kennedy Park. And I hang up so that they wouldn't have to pay for it.
Yes. You know, it's funny.
Too expensive.
My mother's sister, so my mother would call my aunt in Ridgewood, but she would ring once and hang up.
Because your mother, my aunt, same thing, Seacaucus, my Aunt Ruthie and Seacaucus, my mother would ring once, hang up, because it depended on what package they had on the phone. Some of them had long distance.
Okay.
And you could pay for out of the county. Like you used to have to, if you were out of the county or out of the area, you had to pay extra for the phone call. So some people had it in their plan.
That.
The one ringer.
The one ringer.
The one ringer.
Yeah,
one ringer from Ruthie.
Yeah, and Aunt Phyllis is calling because it was one ring.
One
like
ring.
It was always
and you knew
that.
It. Yes, the one ringer.
Funny.
Oh my God. Does anybody remember the one ringer besides us? We had the one ringer.
Yeah, did anyone else have that code? I mean, we had the code. It was to my mother's sister, my sister,
And then my mother would call her back.
Yeah, Mary Jane and Phyllis. That's what we did. All right, so you said, okay, so you go.
411 in the collect call.
Okay, so then I did the emergency breakthrough.
Yes.
Okay, so what do I want to bring back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, there's so many things that I loved. I think I would love to bring back red pistachios.
Oh, the red.
Yeah. I loved that. And then everyone said it wasn't good for you, the dye for your fingers, but
was that the same red dye that was in the red M&Ms when we didn't have red M&Ms? Remember, we didn't have red M&Ms for a long time, and then they brought the red M&M back because it was like some kind of poisonous dye.
Really?
Yes.
Was it poisonous on the pistachios?
Probably, and that's probably why it was probably the same red. Because remember in that movie when Peggy Sue got married and she says, don't eat the red ones because they were poisoned back then.
I do remember that. I know. It's such good memories for me. Like I remember my father sitting on the chair, watching TV, eating his red pistachios and his fingers all red, dyed. Like,
why do you think they even did that?
I don't know. I think my son once looked it up on Amazon to buy and they were like so expensive, but you could buy it. But I don't know if they were like the real true.
But it had to be something like with contaminant, like poison, like toxins.
I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure.
But why? I don't understand. Like, what was the appeal? Like, people wouldn't eat them.
I don't think they had plain. I don't think they had
plain.
So I think it was just
plain.
Red
pistachios.
The salt. They were salty that way. You would suck on them and they were salty.
Yeah, and then your tongue would be all red, and your lips would be red, and your fingers would be red.
Everything was red.
And then that little bowl with shells in it. It was like a little red bowl.
It was great. All right. So while you're going, I have to think of another one. So go.
All right. I want to bring back Lord and Taylor. I want Lord and Taylor back.
Rip Lord and Taylor.
I would just, if I had something to go to, I knew I could go right upstairs to Lord and Taylor. And as a matter of fact, we have that event to go to Wednesday for the school. And I said, if there was Lord and Taylor, I know I could run up and run Lord and Taylor, get a dress, I could get the shoes in the shoe department, I get the pantyhose in the pantyhose department, and I could be all set to go.
Yep.
But now I don't have Lord and Taylor, so where am I going?
And if you were like, for me, if I ever was like just bored or sad, I'd go there and you go downstairs to that sale rack and dig and dig and dig.
And they even had that little cute cafe in there.
They did.
Have lunch there.
I loved that.
Loved Lord and Taylor.
Yeah, eating in there, walking around in there. The ladies, they were also old ladies.
The old ladies that worked there, and they were so nice.
And then when it was closing, remember when it was closing? It was so depressing in there.
It was so sad. I didn't even go.
I did. Sad. I went all the time because I was like
closing.
Yeah, because they had such great sales.
Well, I mean, I did that, but then when it got to the end, end.
No,
so depressing.
Depressing. I can't think of another one for me. Things I would want to bring back. So I definitely love the emergency.
So much stuff.
I know. That's why I'm trying to think. Emergency breakthrough. I loved that so much, as you can see. I don't know. I wouldn't mind bringing back, like, I guess it's taking it away. I wouldn't mind, like, if we didn't have, like, I don't know. I can't think of another one.
How could you not think of another one?
Kmart. I'd bring back Kmart. I liked Kmart.
Isn't there a Kmart anywhere?
Or Payless Shoes.
Payless Shoes. That was a good one.
I loved Payless Shoes. Yeah, because, like, in Kmart, you were able to go in and get whatever you needed. Milk, sunset. Yeah, like it's like a Target, but it was cheaper. Or like a Walmart, but cheaper.
Jacqueline Smith collection.
Jacqueline Smith. I loved her collection.
I know. Kmart. Or maybe this isn't a good topic for you. It's very good for me.
Yeah, okay, you go again. Because if you ramble, then I can just tag on it. Go.
All right. I loved like dressing up and going to a club. Like I would love to do that again. Oh my God, I love that so much. Like the clubs in New York City. You didn't go to the clubs in New York City?
No, I was not a clubbing
We
girl.
grew up very different. My hair was so high. My hair was high. My attitude was higher. Ugh.
We like didn't have like how old were you?
Young.
Like what? Give me young. Was everything
17,
young? Okay. So
18.
17, 18. We had parties in our town. We didn't go to the city. Yeah. Like my one friend, her mom was divorced, and that was like rare in our town. And she had this little house that her mom was renting, and she had to work at night. So Alyssa had all the parties, and like every single party, we'd go to her house. The cops would come, and that's our memory, like all the time.
Just we didn't have that. See, we didn't have house parties. We went to clubs and bars and everything.
Where'd you get the money to do that? You worked?
I worked. I always worked.
Always worked. Oh, maybe we'd bring back Blockbuster.
That was so fun, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
I would rent a movie.
Right? Rent a movie. Like not just sit in your house. Like you had to get in your car and go and rent a movie and bring it back.
And then if it wasn't rewound, I used to get so mad that they would have to, then I have to waste my time rewinding it.
I worked at I didn't work at Blockbuster, but I worked at another like video store. I was up in Ultipad, and behind me was all the dirty movies.
Oh,
I remember that.
And did you have to get them for people?
Well, if somebody came in, yes. And it was like,
I was 17. You knew, like a friend's father?
I don't remember if I don't remember if it was somebody I knew, but that was where the dirty movies were, behind me.
And how much did they charge for the dirty movies?
Oh my God.
More?
I don't think so, but I do remember like $2.25, $2.50. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what it was. Yeah. But I don't know if the dirty movies were more. I don't know.
Wasn't there a separate room that you went into?
I think Blockbuster did, but I was in Ultipad.
It was like a private,
Yeah, so it was small.
Oh.
So it was literally behind me like a bookshelf.
Oh my God. And then they would say the name of it?
Yeah,
like
they'd have to go and they'd say, can I have
they could look through?
Debbie Does Dallas right there? And I'd be like, sure. And I have to have a straight face and give it to him. And I'd be like, okay, bye. Dying.
Oh my God. That's embarrassing.
Yep. So
and then we worked at Victoria's Secret. I'd like to bring back the original Victoria's Secret.
What's that?
Where we used to work there, when it smelled nice with the sachets.
Oh, it's a mess now.
And it had the nice classical music, and you had to wear stockings and a dress. You couldn't wear pants. Don't you remember working there with that?
I do. No, I remember folding the clothes, and it was very neat. I find everything now in the malls, like, it's messy, it's loud, it's hot in there.
It's hot. It's annoying.
It's annoying. Like, I'll tell you though, I have gone to the mall a little bit more often to try on clothes and stuff because my body's weird and I'm ordering and then I got to return it. So sometimes if I have time, but I go in there and it's like a hot mess. And it gives me agita. It's like not an experience anymore.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like the Victoria's Secret, it's trashy now. It used to be a very classy place.
Crotchless
when the
underwear.
Man came in and grabbed my boobs.
Oh, that's lovely.
I told you. I said, "Oh, can I help you?" Yeah, I'm buying something for my girlfriend. And I go, "Oh, well, what size is she?" And then he grabs my boobs and he goes, "About your size," and then he runs out.
Oh my God!
I was harassed there.
You were.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine that now?
Oh my! They can't even look at your boobs. They'd be arrested.
Oh wait, I came up with another one too.
Okay, go ahead.
Look at me, I'm on a roll today. Speaking of the roller rink.
Oh yeah,
bring back the roller rink.
Do you know there's a roller rink at TWA Hotel?
Is there?
Yes,
then let's go.
Yes, but like, I loved the roller rink. Couples only.
I know. Girls' choice, ladies skate, right? Reverse skate. Remember backwards? Oh,
yeah, I couldn't do backwards well at all. But I remember holding hands and skating around because it was couples only.
Loved it. And then you go in the middle and you dance to the Adam Ant music. That was one of the popular songs.
Friendlies. I'd bring back Friendlies because we don't have any around here. The closest one is like a half hour. And we had one around the corner.
The Fribble.
Oh, I would get their butter crunch ice cream sundae with peanut butter, hot fudge, whipped cream, and a cherry.
Mm-hmm. I told you there was a cockroach at the one in Hillsdale, but it didn't stop me. I still ate that damn fish-a-majig sandwich.
That's so disgusting. Is that what you got, the fish-a-majig?
I got the fish-a-majig because it was like a Friday during Lent.
Yep.
And I wanted it so badly. And then I saw the cockroach crawl on the wall, and I didn't even care. I didn't care.
God, that's so. I
was
don't
like,
know
let the cockroach go.
That's so gross. I used to go with my grandma. I'd take her because she loved it, and that's where I was like all the time. And I would get the hamburger, and she would get the grilled cheese.
And my grandmother loved Beefsteak Charlie's. She would take me to a
Oh, remember
Broadway
Beefsteak
show, and then we'd go
Charlie's?
to Beefsteak Charlie's after the Broadway
I
show in
love
Times
that. And let
Square.
me ask you, did you get dressed up?
Got dressed
Of
up.
course you did.
Of course we did. Is
Yep.
this stopped or is this
No,
going?
it's
Oh,
going.
it's still
Just
going.
it just
Okay.
like freezes like that.
Okay.
That's one thing I wish we can bring back. When you go to the Broadway shows to get dressed nice, like, and I don't mean a ball gown, but like sometimes I see people going in there with ripped jeans or like there's like a tight shirt that's showing their belly. It's like, show a little respect for the theater and dress nicer. That's how I feel.
Yeah, we dressed up. I used to have my rabbit fur coat.
Yeah.
And Nan would take me.
Yeah,
and
I like
some of
that.
the shows she took me to were very inappropriate, but thank God they were over my head. Like I saw Ain't Misbehaving with Nell Carter. Remember Nell from Give Me a Break?
I love Nell Carter.
Oh, that was
yes.
so good, but I
all
really
the innuendos.
didn't get it. Oh my God!
Think
over
about
my head
all those
around
shows.
The corner.
Think about all those shows with the innuendos.
I know. Three's Company.
Yep.
Oh my God! I used to laugh because I thought he was falling over the chairs, never realizing it was so inappropriate for me to be watching.
Yeah.
What else?
Grease. Think about all those.
Very
inappropriate.
Grease.
Oh my God. She thinks she's pregnant in high school. Look at me. I'm Sandra Day. I mean, come on.
Our mothers let us watch it.
Yeah.
As long as we were quiet, they let us watch whatever we wanted.
Sure. I mean,
we didn't bother them.
Right. And you couldn't bother them until it was time for dinner.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to bother them.
Mm-mm.
We just would watch TV. The TV was my babysitter.
I think it's still a lot of kids' babysitters.
It was Sesame Street, Magic Garden,
Romper
Joyous
Room.
Fun School, Romper Room.
Well, we used to watch Donnie, Marie, my sister and I, and then we'd have to go to bed.
Yeah, good night,
that
everyone.
Must have been like a Friday night, I think. I don't know, but we watched that whenever night it was on. We would watch it. We loved it, and then go to bed.
That's why we should bring back Donnie and Marie.
Yeah,
because now we have Donnie's nephew on Housewives.
Oh my God, so funny,
right?
I think what I would want to bring back, like I grew up with like we did like the same thing over and over again, and I like that. Like every summer we went to Reckwell Lake with all my mother's and father's friends. We went to South Stows for vacation with my father's side. We went to Wildwood with us as a family. We had dinner all together at 6:00, 5:30. We'd play outside first. Like,
routine. You're looking for routine.
It was so nice. Like you just knew your weekends, I'd go to the Bronx. My aunts worked in the market. We'd go to the market. We'd get this. We'd go see Felicia. We'd go to my grandma. Like we did that. My mother went to her mother's who lived in the Bronx every weekend. Like every Sunday we were in the Bronx. Maybe not Saturdays. I might have that wrong.
Well, because what was different back then? We didn't have these kids' sports. Like we didn't have sports that dominated our parents' lives.
Exactly.
Like sports dominate our lives.
Yep. I mean, they're weekends now. They're Sundays.
There are family things that we say no to because of kids' sports. Think about it. You don't go to the christening. You can't go to the communion because he's got a game.
He's got a game.
I mean, that was never heard of. You would never think of missing a confirmation, a communion,
Are you kidding me?
A baptism, a birthday, even for a kid's sport.
I mean, and because the kids' sport, it's expensive. We've paid a lot of money for that sport, so we're not going to just keep missing these sports, but it's true. Like when we were young, we didn't have that, right? We played on a softball team on a Saturday or after school. The game was at 5:00 and every Sunday we went to the Bronx.
And if you missed your softball game because it was, Enzo's birthday party, you didn't get in trouble from your coach.
No, you didn't have to sit the bench.
Right, sure, go ahead. Have a good time.
Yeah.
There was none of that.
I mean, I have to say as a teacher, when parents say like they're going away and it's school time, but maybe they're leaving like Thursday because it's cheaper or whatever, teachers get really mad. I don't. I'm like, you know what? I get it for school and stuff, but good for you. Go spend time with your family.
I'm guilty of that. I just took my kids out for 3 days. And you know what? That was true. Spend time with your family.
We can't ever spend time. And when you're on a vacation with your family, it's just you guys. And you don't do the same routines that you do when you're home watching TV, go in your rooms and shut the door. You're on vacation together. So I love when the families are like, yeah, we're going. My parents are taking all of us. Good for you. You go have a good time. Don't worry about it.
We'll make it up when you get back.
Don't worry about it. Exactly.
That's how I feel too.
That's how I feel.
But I don't know if that's a popular opinion.
I don't really care.
I don't either. Those memories, that's learning, right? Yeah. You're learning a lot of things, soft skills. That's what's missing. I'd like to bring back soft skills, sharing, how to play, right? Taking turns. How not to say what's on your mind, even though you want to say it so badly.
Oh my God. Or just these kids that they have these lessons about kindness. 24/7. So like I'll hear the kids, like one little boy, here's the perfect example. This one, they were playing like a game. Okay. Like it was like a trivia game for review. And the one student put the wrong answer down. And I heard the other student going, no, 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 that's not right. We have to change it. And then that student's like, you're hurting my feelings by telling me I'm wrong. And he's like, no, but it's just the wrong answer. She's like, but you're hurting my feelings. And it's like, he's not hurting your feelings. He's just telling you it's wrong. It doesn't mean any, he's not saying you're dumb. He's not being mean. He's not yelling. So sometimes it's like, okay, no, it's okay to be wrong. And it's okay if someone says, no, it's wrong. It's fine.
So I think that maybe instead of teaching like these scripted things, we should be teaching coping skills, right? How to cope when something doesn't go your way.
Yeah. If that kid,
we don't know how to cope, right, as a society. No. Even
they get so insulted so
everybody
easily.
Blames somebody else. Crying. It's never anybody's fault.
No. Never. It's amazing when that happens. It scares me sometimes. And then, it's
adults though, because it even happens with my thing. Like if the kid doesn't bring the book back, it's not the kid's fault. It's not the parents' fault. It's my fault.
Yeah.
I have a rule. Like I shouldn't have that rule it shouldn't, right. It should be unlimited amount of time with that book, but then they don't realize that there's somebody waiting for that book.
Exactly.
And I can't just say, okay, you can have it for 2 months. And also I need to know if you lost it, because if you lost it, you either have to replace it or I have to, when I do my order, I have to replace it.
Yep.
So I'm not being mean. It's just,
but it's never borrowing. The kid's fault.
It's never.
No.
It's mine.
No.
It's my fault.
Yep.
And I have to
it's
learn
your fault.
that.
You're a horrible librarian. You mean librarian,
I'm mean
you.
Because I have due dates. I'm so mean.
Well, I think that was good for what we want to bring back.
I could still go on and on, but you don't care. I really want to bring back the Whopper Jr., like the real Whopper Jr.
What's wrong with the Whopper Jr.?
It's too small. It used to be big.
But it's a junior.
But
no, there's the Whopper, then there's the
used to be bigger than it is now. The Junior was bigger. It was bigger than the regular burger.
I need to find a picture.
There was a Whopper that was gigantic. Then there was a Whopper Jr. Then there was the regular hamburger. Now the Whopper Jr. and the burger are the same size, and that's not how it always used to be. And I want to bring back the foil wrapped yodels. Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. I liked the foil wrapped yodels. I do remember that. Why did they get rid of that?
I don't know. Why did they get rid of the foil? Why did they put
say
plastic
it was bad
on it?
for
I don't know. The plastic's worse. Bring back the foil wrapped yodels and ding dongs and ring dings and all that.
Sometimes if I have a family party, I buy boxes of those and I put it on a tray. Ring dings, yodels, like all that, like the crumb cake. And I put that all on.
It must go fast.
It does. Because do you buy that?
Never.
Like, no, right?
Never.
So it's a good treat for a party, like at the end for dessert.
And another good treat idea you gave me a while ago that I still do is the Chinese noodles. You know, when you go in the grocery store and they sell the big bag of noodles and the sweet and sour sauce, like Saucy Susan, and put that out as a snack.
Yeah, I got that for Felicia.
I love Felicia and I love her cooking.
Yeah.
Felicia, you are the best cook. You and my Aunt Sue.
Yeah. Yeah, right. You just put that out. That's an easy appetizer.
And it's great.
Oh, it's so
Everybody
good.
eats it. They dip those noodles in that sweet and sour sauce. And you think it's like, it's great snack.
I mean, sometimes if I'm going to have a dinner party or any kind of party, I'll go to like a Chinese food place and get egg rolls and like spare ribs and put that on a platter. Like
a poo-poo platter.
Yeah, cut them in half.
And then put a little candle in the middle, and then you've got yourself
Then you got a poo-poo platter. Let's bring back the Chinese restaurants.
Yes.
Like the old school Chinese
like
restaurants.
Hawaiian Islander.
Like Lee's Hawaiian Islander.
The only one still hanging on.
Yep.
For dear life.
Those were the best.
I love it with the blowfish lamp.
Yeah, why are they gone?
The zombie, the zombie with the big thing.
The fish tank when you walked in.
Love it.
The
people
hurricane.
Yelling at each other.
Yep. The silver dome that lifted up with your food.
Oh, yeah, the silver dome.
I loved that. My father loved Chinese food, so we always had it. Always. And guess who else loves Chinese food?
You.
No, my oldest.
Your oldest son.
Yep. Reincarnated.
Oh, he is not.
Yes, he is.
But he was here when they can't be reincarnated because they were both alive at the same time.
Then how are they twins?
It's just genetics.
Oh, modern.
Traits.
Uh-huh.
All right, on that note.
I
think that's all we got.
That's a different podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all we got. Bye.
Bye.